The 2.3 livestream has concluded a few hours ago, and honestly, there's some big changes in here and some good content. So I'm going to go over everything quickly and precisely for you right now. As always, if I do help you out, consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video because it helps me in the video out an absolute ton. Now let's get right on into it. First things first, we're getting an update to the main story. The second part of Palace 3 will be coming to the game when the update drops, which means more palace exploration, more puzzles, more bosses, you get the idea. With that comes with new areas in Mementos as well, and obviously a ton of Metajewels that you can get from both the palace and Mementos. Next up, they showcased the upcoming character, Kira or Messa, and they showed his buffs from the other versions of the game to global. As for the buffs themselves, they buffed his awareness 0, changing his chance to inflict bleed from 65% to 70%. They changed his skill 1 when in Ripper mode to deal physical damage to one foe equal to 251.7% of his attack instead of 201.3%. And they did the exact same thing, the exact same numbers with his skill 2, a 50.4% increase. They then changed his highlight to do physical damage equal to 492.8% of his attack rather than the original 328.5%. This value is increased by 164.3%. They then buffed his awareness 1 as well, adding the effect to increase bleed's almighty damage by 1.5, and then they buffed his 5-star weapons effect, Dark Humors, and they added the effect to increase alien accuracy by 15%, buffing his 5-star weapon again for those who are going to be pulling for it. I don't think there's going to make significant changes to this character, but if you are someone who's going to be pulling for him anyway, this is something you should be happy about because it is nice. And with his character release, we're also getting the next part of his synergy. As of right now, it is limited how far you can get his synergy, but after the update, if you decide to get him to rank 20, you will be able to do so. Next up, they sat there and they talked about YUI for quite a long time, I'm not gonna lie. Way longer than they needed to for a character that's just getting a rerun. But YUI's getting a rerun. There you go. And they once again went over the buffs that they gave her months ago, as if they really made a difference anyway. I really wish YUI was good. The next thing would be that Wonder's new 5-star weapon is going to be added to the game. You can exchange joy medals for this dagger in the exchange shop right when it comes out, when the update drops. If you aren't aware, this weapon decreases foes' ailment resistance, which makes it easier for Messa to inflict bleed, and increases their physical damage taken for 3 turns. So if you are going to be pulling Messa and using his teams, go ahead and grab this weapon for Wonder from the shop when it drops, because it's going to be quite important and it's literally designed for Messa's teams. Next up, we got a very important one. You can view your badges from your phone with the new badges feature added to the phone menu. Moving on, because I seem to be the only person excited about that, there's a new NPC story coming to the game with the update. Obviously, there's going to be another way for you to obtain Metajewels by completing the story. Just a little bit of side content coming through with the main story update. Next up, once again, we got a new song added to the band club for all you band club nerds. I am never going to stop saying that. We got some new movies in the movie theater, giving you more of a reason to go there once again. And most importantly, new capsule machines. And I see capybaras and I honestly couldn't be happier. I love these things. Right after that, they showed the next daily login bonus. If you log in for the next 7 days, you receive 1 platinum ticket every day for a total of 7. 7 free pulls, very standard login bonus here. Next up, the event Unconditional Love Phase 2 is going to be released as well, in which you can obtain, it appears to be, 1,280 Metajewels, 800 joy medals, and 1 rank 7 persona. You complete the main story, you go to Mementos, you complete the new content in Kijijoji. Basically, as long as you're playing the game and playing the new update, you'll get everything you need. And within this event's set of rewards, you're actually getting a few Gecko coins, a few seals for this rank 7 persona, which is quite nice, and the persona itself at the top, as you can see there. I'm not going to try and pronounce its name, I will butcher it, I'm sorry. And then they go on to explain that this persona specializes in single target physical attacks, so if that's something you're looking at for a DPS wonder, I hope you enjoy. New Thieves secrets with Kira, aka Messa. Just like the current one with the beach event, where every day you can do this 3 times to get incenses, crystals, or essences for your characters, and accumulate some of the mystery shop currency in which you can obtain the rewards on the right, those being Kampaku gems, sun crystals, gold parts, Thieves compendiums, and fortune revelation cards. And just like the previous 2, with Tropical Closer and Seaside Tomoko, this means new normal fights and new challenge battles. Which also means you get the chance to try out Messa early if you decide to do so before pulling for him in something other than just his character trial, which is a detail that I always like. And now for the big one I know a lot of you have been waiting for, the 110 banner, the targeted contract. The way that the 110 banner works, for those of you who are unaware, max pity is 110 instead of 80, but there is no 50-50. Every single time you see a 5-star animation, it is guaranteed to be the targeted character, the most wanted 5-star on the banner. Their pities are not shared, their pities are separate. And to give you a chance to obtain standard 5 stars if you do choose the 110 banner, they do have a system in place where every 165 contracts, every 165 wishes you use, you can use a Phantom Thief Chance 1, and from that you will obtain one random 5-star character from the standard banner pool. There are already a lot of people who love the 110 banner and they just hated the 50-50 system, which is understandable. But on the global versions of the game, this banner was actually buffed. The 110 banner on the other versions of the game has a rate of 0.2%. On global, this has been buffed to 0.4%, which means the chance to get a 5-star early from the 110 banner was doubled. Now for reference, the chance to get an early 5-star on the 80 banner, the normal banner, would be 0.8%, so double what the 110 banner is going to be now on global. But for those of you who hate the 50-50 system, you can avoid it completely with the 110. Now, since I know there's going to be a lot of people asking me to compare the 80 banner, the one that we currently have in the game, and the targeted contract, the 110 banner, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little bit about it here. Mathematically, if we look at it now, getting the rate increased to 0.4 may not seem like a lot, since it's just a 0.2% increase, but having that on top of the ability every 165 pulls to just obtain another standard 5-star for free really did make this banner very competitive. And if you were to ask me which one you should be pulling on, you're probably smarter going for the 110. I personally am still going to be using the 80 banner because I'm a content creator. Suspense and 50-50s are good for content, and you're probably going to see it from a few other content creators as well. But as a normal player, as a free-to-play player especially, I'd probably start pulling on the 110. You're still going to be going to the full 110 pity a lot on this banner, but overall, over time, it should, in theory, be better off free. Of course, they bought up our official livestream gift. We will be getting 600 Metajewels when we log in after the update. Just like every other time, it's nice, it's free, no complaints here. They then go on to explain their official store and how you can purchase Metajewels from there. The important thing to note is what you see in the top left. Once per month, you can claim some free Metajewels, as long as you go to the official store and press the button and log in. And that right there is your 2.3 live stream recap. I hope I helped you out, and if I did, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video because it helps me and the video out an absolute ton. That's gonna be all from me. I'm out. Peace.